Hey everyone, today we'll go through the patch notes for May 6. There are a couple things to go through, so let's jump right in and talk about them. First thing we have is the squad tournament, the world. So it's going to be between two servers competing against each other at the end. So it's going to be much more, I would say, competitive. Not to mention it's going to be having much better rewards than previous ones we had before. So make sure to participate. Just from participations, you're going to be getting 100 cores and 5 fusion cores. So just try. Those are the rewards, and yeah, it's definitely much better. Not to mention the title also looks really cool, even though it's probably impossible to get, but you can always try. And prediction reward also gone up quite a bit as well. So make sure to spend your time making predictions whenever they are open. Next is a new lines of alternating reactors, and the first character we have is Morana. And after casting special or ultimate skill, basic attack damage will go up by 23% for next 5 basic attacks, and these attacks will always crit and prioritize striker within the range. I would say this is definitely pretty good reactors for the character, but problem is her other kits are still very niche to be relevant throughout the meta. I could be wrong since she does have pretty high basic attack stats, so maybe her damage will justify, but personally I think it's not high enough, and I think other striker units are definitely better to be used compared to her. But she's welcome to surprise me, but I'm not too hopeful for her reactor personally. Next character we have is Drak, which is another 4-cost sniper units, and with her reactor, after casting a special skill, each of her next 7 basic attack triggers an additional basic attack that prioritizes striker within the range, and this additional attack will inflict true damage. So honestly, I think she is looking really amazing against the corrupted objects, because she is going to be doing additional damage against a corrupted object ready with her basic attack. She is also going to be applying nice debuff against them, such as being able to do more damage. They will take more range damage from you, and she will also lowers their attack speed by 40% as such. So overall, I think her kit is looking really promising against a corrupted object like Dino for being a 4-cost sniper units. So I think she might be better than Mordred against the Dino. We'll see how things will turn around, but so far is looking really promising in my opinions. I don't have her at the moment in the global server, but with this patch they're going to be doing a rerun, so I'll make sure to pull her out and see how good she is with her reactor. Next is a new operator, which is a Tristan, and she's going to be having trigger of a defender and 2 rangers to trigger her skill, and her skill at max level is going to be granting 20% attack and 20% skill haste to all ally ranger for 12 seconds, and additionally, if the effect is applied to 4 costs or above the targets, it grants immunity to hit stun from ultimates or lower skill, and attack and skill haste buff are doubled, and this effect cannot be cancelled. So I think her trigger and her skill itself is pretty decent, but the main issue is that I think Shasha is generally going to be much better in most of the situations, because it's going to be giving you 1.5 cost recovery and attack speed 30%. Personally, I think is better than skill haste 40% for most of the rangers. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be replaced with Shasha, or if you're already using Shasha with some of your ranger comps and stuff. Yeah, I don't really see it being replaced. I think with Mafka, this might be really amazing, because it gives the immunity to hit stun from ultimates or lower skill. That's going to be pretty useful for Mafka. And skill haste buff is actually really important for her as well, even though attack speed buff is also really useful for her as well. So Shasha is actually probably still equally good or better depending on the situations. I think if this operator was giving attack speed instead of skill haste to Fury units, I can see this one being actually really good with allies and such too. But yeah, at the moment I think it's going to be really tough to compete against the Shasha, but she looks cute, so I'll go for 1 copy for sure. And after that, we got some rotating usual content. We got the Britra season pack, so now you can farm your melee and range damage gear once again. And we are going to be getting some rerun for Felix, as well as a Dino and Jake and Ellis, as well as a Shinjia. And for the normal units, we're going to be getting Judy, Spencer, which is really amazing in PvE, and Sigma, as well as Drak. I'm definitely going to be pulling her now just to see, and Morana as well, since they both are getting reactors. And we got some challenger stage reruns, as well as Mafka's substream event getting a currency bonus drop as well. Try to share my squad tournament team, but I've never been in the first place ever, so yeah, don't trust in me. I really don't recommend it, so I'm just gonna say that right away, but I'll still try anyways. And we'll definitely test out the reactors. I think Drak, I'm still really hopeful for this one. Morana, I'm really on the fence and I don't think it'll be good, but she's welcome to surprise me, so we'll see what happens. And the distance, I'll still collect her, but I don't know. But anyways, this is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time with more videos. Take care.